Hello student, welcome to online class. I am Mrs. SD from LPM Public School. In this video I am going to explain you chapter 12 of class 7. It is class 7 subject SST and it is geography portion. As you know, the name of the chapter is the tropical and the subtropical region in our country and also over the world. So here we are mainly going to study about the two main points. That is the first, that is the Amazon basin, and second, that is Ganga Brahmaputra basin. It means the region which are subtropical, tropical and the subtropical. Tropical region, that is Amazon basin, and the subtropical region which is Ganga Brahmaputra basin. See, this Ganga Brahmaputra basin is in our country. The plain areas of Ganga and the Brahmaputra, it is near the state, if you are saying that it is in Bihar and Bengal, especially in Bengal. So we are going to study about the region and especially the main points which in this chapter we are going to study, that is on the basis of Amazon basin. We are going to study about its physical condition, physical basis, its natural vegetation, what type of vegetations are found there, the trees, the plants and the vegetables, its wildlife, which type of animals are there in that condition, climatical conditions, their climate and the people, their life of the people who were living in this region that is called as Amazon basin. In the same way, in the next point, we are going to study about the Ganga Brahmaputra basin, in which the same point is here also, that is the first, the physical basis. Second, the natural vegetation, it means about the natural vegetation in that area. Third, that is the wildlife in that area. The climate which were found in this Ganga Brahmaputra basin and the life of the people who were living in this region. So let's see about all these points in the book one by one in detail, so that we are clear about all topics. So let's see the book.
Here is our chapter 12, that is tropical and subtropical region. Let's see the first point. It is given about the Amazon basin, which I have already told you, and the first point, that is the physical base. So let's start the chapter. Located in South America, the Amazon basin extends between the Brazilian highland in the south and Guianan highland in the north. The Andes Mountains from the western boundary and the Atlantic Ocean is located in the east. And the river basin is the largest in the world, covered an area about 7 million square kilometers. So this is about the Amazon. The area, its area is about 7 million square kilometer. It is the very large, biggest area. And when we're talking the boundary of Andes mountain is from western side and the Atlantic Ocean is from the eastern side. So this is, and from the top there is the two highland. One is in the north and the second is in the south. In the next paragraph, the river Amazon, popularly called Solimones, the king of water. So it is its nickname, you must remember. It is popularly called as Solimones, the king of waters. Rise in the snow-laden Andes Mountains and flow eastward into the Atlantic Ocean. It is the world's largest river in terms of the volume of the water it carries. It means it is the world's largest river in terms of volume of the water. It means it has the highest amount of water. And the second longest river in the length is about 6,400 kilometers. It is the world's second largest river. As we know, the first, that is the Nile. The Amazon is the second largest river in the world, but it is the first in when we're talking about the volume of the water. Now, it meandered across the wide footprint, forming a great mosaic of lake and Lagos pond and the river canal known as Rose and Paranas. The low-lying plains are foot flooded annually and form stamp in many places. The soil in this region contain fertile alluvias. It means the soil which were found in these regions were very much fertile. They are alluvial soil, which is very good for the agriculture. The Amazon basin is the world's largest equatorial rainforest where rises a wealth of life richer than anywhere else on the earth. It means it is the very good climatic area there. It is what it is given as here, that is, it is an equatorial rainforest. In the some part of the Amazon basin, commercial rubbers plantations have also developed, and certain tribes are engaged in trapping the rubbers from wild trees. Mining has developed in some places, and iron ores, coppers, gold, bauxite, manganese, etc. are the mines which were found in these areas. Let me Some farmers also rear cattle to provide milk and meats. They gather the pastures in the higher slope. Amazonians mostly live near water, so that they easily get water for the agriculture and their domestic work. From the tropical flatting house on huge log in the river, people spread to villages on the higher ground where they build permanent wooden structures, sometimes on settle. More towns serve as market center for product of surrounding lands such as Brazil. It is famous for nut, wood, fish, and even iron ores, oil, and bauxite, which are mines in the areas. Manaus is the main town of Amazon basin, which is famous for dear students, sorry as it PDF is not clear here. You can read it from your book. Now let's see the next point, that is Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Its physical basis It located in the subtropical region. The Ganga Brahmaputra Valley is one of the most fertile river plain in the world. It is in our country, India, as I have previously told you. Now it is given the Ganga Brahmaputra Valley basin. It is the part of Uttarakhand also, from where the Ganga started, the beginning point, which is called as Gangotri, and it go and merge in the sea, that is where it meet the Brahmaputra, which is called as Ganga Brahmaputra basin in West Bengal. Now let's see about it. Built over thousands of years through the dispersions of sedimentary brought down by the river Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. The plain explained through Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. This is the area of Ganga, and for the Brahmaputra, Assam, Arunachal in India, and the part of the Nepal, that is little part of Bhutan and Bangladesh also. The basin is bounded by the boundary, that is bounded by the Himalaya in north and the Plashuna Plateau in the south. It merges with the Indian plain in the west and stretch up in Brahmaputra Valley in the east. The Ganga originally from its sources in Himalaya, the Gangotri Glacier, and then flow the slope of the land in the northeast plain of India, through which it flowed 200 to Handsome, the Bhagirathi and Alaknandas joined at Devprayag to form the Ganga River. Tributaries like Yamuna, Gomti, Son, and Damodar join the river through its course, knowing as a Tsangpa, the Tibet. The river Brahmaputra rises beyond the Himalaya and known for this Brahmaputra, the beyond the Himalaya and the Chemayang Durg glaciers near Lake Mansarovar in Tibet, which is its origin. If we say the Brahmaputra is originated from the Mansarovar lake, and Ganga is originated. The origin of Ganga is Gangotri. The Manas and the Tesa are the two main tributaries basin Lohit Son Kosh Ribaks, and following down the Himalaya. Flowing eastward, the Ganga meet the Brahmaputra and Bangladesh and form river Padma in Bangladesh. The Ganga and Brahmaputra, they both combine, and there it is called as Padma. Before flowing into the Bay of Bengal, after forming the world's largest delta. When they meet, they form the world's largest delta, which is called as Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, also known as the Sundarban. Here, the forest which is found and famous for the Sundari tree, so it is also called as Sundarban. It is formed due to the accumulation of silt which certain mainly tributaries. So this is about the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. When you come to the school, I will explain it in detail with the picture.
Here the wildlife. It is the most certain in the Sundarban region, the part of Brahmaputra Valley. Elephant, rhinoceros, tigers, deers, monkeys, wild varieties of fish such as rahu, Kalta, Hilsa, etc. were found, along with crocodile, alligator are found in these areas. Royal Bengal tiger is an inhabitant in the Sundarban forest and one horned rhinos is only found in Brahmaputra plains. The floodplain of Brahmaputra are marked by the large number of wetland which serve the unique habitats for a great number of plants and animals. The wildlife has, however, diminished in the most part of the valley due to rising population of diminishing forest covered. So this is the important wild animal which is found in these areas, that is Ganga Brahmaputra basin, is the first the tiger and the second that is the one horned rhinoceros. Now let's see the life of the people in this area. The Ganga Brahmaputra basin, one of the world's most important agricultural region, and is also one of the most densely populated area in the world. So due to fertile alluvial soil is there, the fertile alluvial flat plain and the screen industrial have developed in the rural areas. It is very much important and the best place for the agriculture. The belt of the agriculture land are interspaced with numerous towns and the cities and spread of urban stations combined with the development of road and railways. Recently, the density of the population in this region is almost the highest in the world. Here the most famous town which were in this basin, that is the Kolkata and the Chhattisgarh, are port which handled international trade and commerce. The dense network of the road and the railway has been made possible due to the flat tropics of the region. The river and their tributaries serve as significant inland waterway, airport, also around the town and the city. Due to this transportation, the business is very much in progress. Human interact with the environment has thus resulted in the very rapid pace of development. However, it is the brought with it all the problems associated with the urbanization, river population, slims, waters, and the power shortage of overbounded transportation, that is transport systems, overcrowded cities, housing shortage, and unemployment. A lot of need to be done to the stores and the balance between the physical and the biological environment. So this is all about the Ganga Brahmaputra basin and also the Amazon basin. Read the chapter carefully and read the PDF in your classwork and the fair copy which I have sent you. So thank you for the watching.